Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another video. It's your boy SAE. Big up on yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So coming up in today's video, guys, we have about two topics we're gonna zoom in on, right? We're gonna touch on Kevin Sinclair got injured and he was replaced in the squad for the third and final test versus England. Plus, we're gonna zoom in on Ian Bishop word of advice or his message to the West Indies young test team over there in England. He want them to believe in themselves and urge them to say that he knows that losing is disheartening, but don't give up. We have another test series starting in less than 1 week versus South Africa, and we need you guys to be in your top gear, your top form, mental wise, physical wise. You need to be get out of the gutter, and already the Richard Botham trophy is already lost, so just left it at the back of your head and say, all right, let's move on from it. But we're going to let you hear every details though, people. But before we do so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget, we are on our way to 20,000 subscribers. So people, welcome back to another video. As you might hear in the background, guys, a lot of rain is falling in the background, guys. I don't know if you might hear it in the background of the video. People, you might hear the rain in the background, so I'm trying my best to see if you guys can hear me clearly. But overall, people, I'll go update on Kevin Sinclair. That's what was published by the Cricket West Indies page or channel. Where they're saying that he got injured while facing Mark Hood, who we all know was bowling fire in the tests, last two tests for England. So it was only logic that he would got one, because this man is bowling the fastest player out of the both teams, and he's troubling the West Indies batters. So, but hopefully Kevin Sinclair get well soon. Fractured will take some time to get better. So, our prayers go out to him, and he does, continue, keep on training and don't pressure himself, and just, structure will get well soon, man. But moving on to the other story, I'm gonna let you hear exactly what uh Ian Bishop had to say. He was in an interview and he was like, motivating the players, trying to motivate him, trying to get them up, people, because he knows that it's not going to be easy for them. As I said, losing is something that really hurt the soul, the mind, everything, but he's saying that believe in themselves, man, just pick themselves up and just continue doing the hard work. So he said, represent with passion. Ian Bishop morally boosting message to the young West Indies squad following the test series loss against England. Following West Indies crushing 241 runs lost to England and the second test, former West Indies legend Ian Bishop urged players to not take the final test at Edgbaston for granted after losing the series, but rather look at it as an opportunity to learn and pick themselves up, especially with South Africa set to tour the Caribbean in August. So, as I said, that's just the intro of the article, guys. I'm gonna quote a little bit more to you guys, but I already got the drift, but what Ian is saying, We went on to talk a bit more about Kevin Athana's fight back, but that's not. I already know the century and half century that they made and the fight back they did. So we're just gonna get down to the main details of what he said. You understand? So, uh, he said, Bishop in his message urged the team to stay positive and look to learn from their mistakes. He highlighted that dwelling on the defeat wouldn't be productive and that the squad should instead focus on using this experience as a chance to improve. He said, if the guys could hear me now, they have to pick themselves up. I know it's hard, and I know maybe a lot of the mental energy was drained by their application with the bat in that first innings. Magnificent score and the start of capitulation in the second innings. But Edgbaston is important to continue learning, Bishop said in a video shared by West Indies Cricket. Bishop urged the team to maintain their spirits. Defeats can be disheartening, but it's crucial to regroup and focus on the challenges ahead. Bishop reminded the young squad of the significance of representing the West Indies with passion and pride. Wearing the maroon cap is a huge honor, and the team should strive to give their all on the field. Looking ahead, Bishop emphasized the importance of the impending series against South Africa. This series presents a golden opportunity for West Indies to bounce back and regain some much needed confidence. The Richard Bolton Trophy goes to England, but then there is a South African series on the back end. So you 1-1 know you represent the people of the West Indies in every game you play with pride, and that should be enough to energize you. And if that's not enough, you're coming up against South Africa in less than a week or about a week time later on, and you want to go there with confidence. There is still a lot to play for a team that's still learning, he added. So, South Africa will be touring Caribbean for a two-match series from August 7 onwards. And he just giving a good little words of motivation for the West Indies. And I believe that is a good thing, because a lot of these youngsters are mentality, pride, or whatever might be crushed, back-to-back losses in Test cricket, and you're saying that, hey, where did we go wrong? Aren't we good enough? You start questioning yourself that did you put in enough work? Did you do that? But at the end of the day, people, it happens. It's always a job you're doing, yes, and representing the Caribbean, but at the end of the day, it's learning and the job. You have to be learning and have to be correcting your mistake. You can't just come all the time and do the same thing. You have to, learn from all of the mistake you made, and that's the only way you're gonna do great or be great. You understand? Because everybody wanna do good, everybody wanna set an example, everybody wanna put down their name there and say, hey, you have to take notice, especially the young players coming into the squad. But at the end of the day, people, it takes time. You have to be mentally, physically, emotionally, into this. We know the mental is drained right about now. But I hope they go out tomorrow and start off the bang, because England is looking to say that they're looking to really shatter them, But leave your thoughts down below as usual, guys. Sorry about the background. Nice. Big up on yourself. Little more. Subscribe if you're new.